ordinary kind of human, sensible and neat, making life a treat. Others as nice you meet often, I know, at least once or twice every decade or so. I'm your everyday, customary kind of human, practical as salt, modest to a fault, conservative with a budget, liberal with a meal, just your average ideal. My telling you this might seem sudden and strange. It might not interest you much at all right now, but things change. Things change. So I'll understand if I'm not your kind of human. Anyone can make one terrible mistake, and I've no special glamour to which you can toy, for I'm just a plain, everyday, commonplace, come what may, average, ordinary, wonderful boy.
That's Sydney Meyer, everybody.
Good evening, and 100,000 welcomes to the Provincetown CabaretFest Gala 2023. What a week it's been. We must take a moment to thank all the generous souls that did everything possible to get us all here tonight. So, we would like to thank for their continued support Bay State Cruise Lines, Bob Bond Graphics, the Bradford Inn, the Cape Cod 5 Bank, Clarendon Guest House, Gabriel's Guest House, a wonderful breakfast there, Prince Albert Guest House, the Revere B&B, Provincetown Bikes, Provincetown Tourism Office, the Snug Cottage, and our deepest thanks to the one gentleman who is now and always there, Father Jeff Hamlin Scholarship Fund. Now, you'll hear this evening many songs by two award-winning heralded titans of the music industry, Stephen Sondheim and Stephen Schwartz. But just for the record, there are other notable Stephens as well. And here's a song by one of them. I was at a dinner party just a couple of weeks ago. All the guests were chic and or high-powered. The repartee was brisk throughout the lobster bisque, and the salad course completely Noel Coward. But then the conversation took an unexpected turn and headed frankly where I thought it needn't, where one by one each guest did his very level best to speak about his favorite antecedent. And since their relatives had been where mine had never been, this was a topic to which I could find no entry. They spoke of duchesses and lords, barons by the hordes, favorites of several kings who'd reap their sweet rewards. Several from the Mayflower and several who'd own fjords. And we hadn't even reached the 18th century. Over a startling pate, which was lovely by the way, a most alarming hush fell on the table. My hostess smiled, and you, what did your family do? I gave the best response that I was able, and which I swore was absolutely true. We were bagel makers to the Tsar. Oh, the lineage went back very, very, very far. I think Ivan was the one who, when fed up with the bun, sent his men in search of something starchy and bizarre. They came upon my uncle, who had recently solved the riddle of how to make a roll with a hole in the middle. He served them fresh to Ivan's commissar, and was thus named Bagel Maker to the Tsar. It's true. We were bagel makers to the Tsar, in the land of sour cream and caviar. Later, Olga, it is said, never even tasted bread. And her mother, the Tsarina, would not get out of bed without a toasted onion with some unexpected spread that added to her middle but did wonders for her head. Oh, the things you learn about that must remain unsaid when you're bagel makers to the Tsar. realized in a flash that since I began to speak, all earlier camaraderie had gone. Their every jaw was slack. They were taken so aback. I had no other choice but to go on. We were bagel makers to the Tsar, who would give us every year another samovar, and it was Catherine the Great, that overzealous head of state, who fed some to her horse, but that, of course, for her was par. And little Anastasia could never get her fill. And there are those who say that yes, today she's snacking on them still, which is taking things a little bit too far. For even bagel makers to the Tsar, before the hammer and the sickle, we were there with pumpernickel. The things we did with Poppy, everyone unsuccessfully tried to copy. Everybody, we were bagel makers to the Tsar. No one ever learned the secret of our scrumptious repertoire. But of course, it didn't last, as all empires of the past that reach their inevitable finales. For when the revolution came, we very slightly changed our name, traveled north, and made a fortune in Bialy. Well, for the record, that song was written by the Tony Award-winning songwriter Stephen Luttvack. And there are more Stevens after that. And we would love to give a very, very, very special thank you to cabaret royalty, even if not in Moscow, the one and only Patricia Fitzpatrick. The mother of us all, because none of us would be here without her. And now it is my great honor and privilege to introduce our one-woman orchestra, the amazing 2023 MAC Award, that's Cabaret's Oscar, MAC Award winner as songwriter and musical director, Miss Tracy Starr.
Thanks, you guys.
Stephen Schwartz song. And unfortunately, it feels really topical. Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of the night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale, thin ray, reaching for the day. We can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. We may not reach the ending, but we can start slowly but truly mending, brick by brick and heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we start learning how we can build a city of angels. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of man. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but killed, well, you can give up bittered and battered, or you can slowly start to build. You can build a city of angels. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Finally, a family of men. A family of men. A beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Maybe not a city of angels, but finally a family of men. A family of men. Thank you so much. So I happened. What? If you're gonna talk, you gotta tell everybody. So I am fortunate tonight to be sandwiched between my two very favorite people in the world. That was Sidney Meyer, who you know. And now, Meg Flather. What?
Very nice. All right, let me get my stool. All right. Are you ready?
No.
I need to see you.
was
you.
right in front of me, so I had to move it.
Hello.
By the end of the night, it's going to be backstage.
Okay. So we're going to pair a little Sondheim and Hammerstein for you. Arranged by this one. Tracy, why do stage-struck maidens clamor to be acting in a drammer?
I've heard say you are gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Night and day. We drink water from a dipper. You drink champagne from a slipper.
Though it seems cruel to bust all your dreams, still I must. Here's the truth I tell you. You can pull all the stops out till they call the cops out. Ride your behind till you're banned. But you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get a hand. You can sacrifice your sack row, working in the back row, bump in a dump till you're dead. And you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. Life upon the wicked stage ain't never what a girl supposes. Stage door Johnnies aren't raging over you with jams and roses. When you let a fella hold your hand, which means an extra beer or sandwich, everybody whispers, ain't her life a whirl? Though you're warned against a roue, ruining your reputation, I have played around the one-night trade around a great big nation. Wild old men who give you jewels and sables only live in Aesop's fables. Life upon the wicked stage ain't nothing for a girl.
All them uhs and them and them
Yeah.
ain't gonna spell success. Me, I and I and I but I do it with finesse.
I admit it's fun to smooth my face with paint, causing everyone to think I'm what I ain't. And I love to play a demi-money role with soul. As the hero does, he like the way I lure when I play a hussy or a paramour. Yet when once the curtain's down, my life is pure. And how I dread it.
Do something special, anything
Something
that's special,
anything that's special.
anything that's special.
Cigar.
You a big fat cigar.
You're more than just a mimic when you got a gimmick. You're more than just a mimic.
That's Meg Flather. And this is Ray DeForest, everybody.
Thank you, Tracy. Hi, my name's Doris Deere. Hit it! Hit it. Do we have it? No, it's not me. It's nice though, isn't it? It's kind of loungy. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. I could use it in my show. Big, blonde, and beautiful. So, how's it going? Where's Warren when you need him? He's in the mosh pit. So, here we are, all together.
Great gams, Ray.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. It's been the longest cabaret. Didn't we start this show last night and it's still going tonight, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how it goes. Maybe I'll just walk the runway and... How are you? You're adorable. I got to do a stand-up act now. Where is Warren? How are you? Very? You're right. We can barely see you. You're not taller than the seats, so it's really tough. How's it going? Beautiful. Oh, look at all the familiar cabaret faces. It's a marvelous time. Did we find it? Yes. Oh, they found it. Let's try it. All right. Woo! Bring on that pecan pie. Pour some sugar on me, sugar, don't be shy. Scoop me up a mess of that chocolate swirl. Don't you be stingy, I'm a growing girl. I offer big love with no apology. Now how can I deny the world the most of me? Now I am not afraid to throw my weight around, pound by pound, because I'm big, blonde, and beautiful. Now face the fact, it's simply irrefutable. Now while sit at a meal that only offers the least, but girl, we're serving up the whole damn feast. Slice me off a piece of that hog-headed cheese. Take a look inside my book of recipes. Now don't just sniff around for something fluffy and light. I need a man who brings a man-sized appetite. I use a pinch of sugar and a dash of spice. I let you lick my spoon because I taste so nice. Just put it in the oven till it's good and hot. Keep on stirring till it hits the spot. Why? Because I'm big, blonde, and beautiful. Now face the fact, it's simply irrefutable. Now I stood in the bleachers, all timid and afraid, when honey, we look like the whole parade. They say real's the deal, thin is in, hey, that's just bull, cause baby pig is back, and as for drag, it's beautiful. All shapes and sizes follow me, who wants a twig when you can climb this tree? Yeah, you see I'm big, blonde, and beautiful. Yeah! Thank you. Coming up next, the one and only Michael Garin.
So anyway, we're celebrating Broadway and cabaret and the music that we love and the music that gives us hope. And it would, given the opportunity to sing for you tonight, I wanted to take things back to the roots. One of the most important influences on Broadway and on cabaret and on comedy was the Second Avenue Yiddish Theater. All right? So I would like to do a classic from the Second Avenue Yiddish Theater. It was written by Sholem Sekunda and recorded by Aaron Lebedev, or the other way around. I'm still not entirely sure. But anyway, if you feel like clapping or stomping or making some noise, please do. This is a lively, invigorating song from an lively and invigorating art form which we are all celebrating this week. Oi, Romania, 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 Romania. Es ist Gavena Mulaland, Aziza Hasheda. Oi, Romania, 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 Romania. Es ist Gavena Mulaland, Aziza Hafeina. Dort zu worden ist Fahrgenigen, was aus Herzlichste kannst du kriegen. A Mammeligele, a Pastramele, a Kanassele und a Gläsele Wein. I know, because I just had a couple. In Rumänien ist doch Gitt, Finken Sorge, so weiß man nicht. Wein trinkt man überall mit Fahrweis, mit der Kastrawal sitzt ein Digge-Digge-Dam, Digge-Digge-Digge-Dam, ein Digge-Digge-Dam, Digge-Digge-Dam, ein Digge-Digge-Dam, Digge-Digge-Digge-Dam, Digge-Digge-Dam, Digge-Digge-Dam, au, au. In Rumänien ist doch schön, Finken Sorge, so weiß man nicht. Wein trinkt man spät mit Fahrweis, mit der Kastrawal sitzt ein Digge-Digge-Dam, Digge-Digge-Digge-Dam, ein Digge-Digge-Dam, Digge-Digge-Dam, ein Digge-Digge-Dam, Digge-Digge-Digge-Dam, ein Digge-Digge-Dam, Digge-Digge-Dam. Es ist am Mechaie, besser kann nicht sein. Es ist ein Fahrgenigen, trinkt man rumänisch Wein. Oi, wegwaldig, wärme Schigger, Klippen, Rupping, sind Mammelige. Oi, ein Tollrad, ein Schrabbes, will ich es, a Kloppes, Schaffes, Schuff, Schuff, a Diddle-a-Dime, sitz, a Diddle-a-Dime, oi, weh, a Diddle-a-Dime. Provincetown, a Diddle-a-Dime, oi, es ist am Mechaie, besser kann nicht sein. Oi, es ist ein Fahrgenigen, trinkt man rumänisch Wein. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, digga, 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 digga. Oi, wegwaldig, wemmig, schubbe, kluntropping, so mammelige, oi. Trotzdem geschrabbes, williges, a klubbes, schaffes, schuff, schuff. A diddle-a-dime, setz, a diddle-a-dime. A diddle-a-dime, oi, vey, a diddle-a-dime. I hear that train a-comin', it's comin' round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since who knows when. I'm in the wrong song! Oi, soft jump, a diddle-a-dime, setz, a diddle-a-dime. Oi, vey, a diddle-a-dime. A diddle-a-dime, oi, es am Mechaie, besser kann nicht sein. Oi, es am Fahrgenigen, trinkt man rumänisch Wein. Oi, 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 oi. Ha! Ja! Yeah!
That was Mr. Michael Garin singing in his native tongue. And the orchestra that's setting up right now is Mr. Tom Lamarck. And the gentleman with the big instrument is Mr. Greg Holt. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Jeff Tagan.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to do a couple of songs that you know, but hopefully they'll seem a little different. We'll do them in a little different way for you. You'll know what they are.
We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word. Whoa. Alone in our secrets, together we sigh for one smiling day to be free, to kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see. Behold how my lover loves me. Alone in our secret, together we sigh for one smiling day to be free, to kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see, what you see. Behold how my lover
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. So thank you so much. That was great fun to do. I can't see anyone out there, but it's wonderful. And we're going to do another song for you that's very well known, often done. We're going to try to give it a little bit of pizzazz, right? Okay, let's do it. It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy flings, one of those bells that now and then rings, one of those things. It was just one of those nights, just one of those fabulous flights, trip to the moon on gossamer wings. It was one of those things. If we thought a bit about the end of it, when we started painting the town, we'd have been aware that this love affair was too hot not to cool down. So, goodbye and amen. Here's hoping we'll meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. One of those things. Mr. Tom Lamar. If we thought a bit about the end of it, when we started painting the town, we'd have been aware that this love affair was too hot not to cool down. Goodbye, goodbye and amen. Here's hoping we'll meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'd like to introduce to the stage next the sultry, the beautiful, the amazing singer, Pamela Enders.
Well, that's a lot to live up to. Not a day goes by, not a single day, but you're somewhere a part of my life, and it looks like you'll stay as the days go by. I keep thinking, when will it end? Where's the day I'll have started forgetting? But I just go on thinking and sweating and cursing and crying and turning and reaching and waking and dying. And oh, not a day goes by, not a blessed day somehow part of my life, and you won't go away, so there's hell to pay. And until I die, I'll die day after day after day after day after day after day after day, till the days go by, till the days go by, till the days go by. Till the days go by. Well, that, of course, was Stephen Sondheim's suicide song. And no, it's a beautiful song, and you can interpret it any way you wish. The next song is by the other Stephen Schwartz, and this perhaps could serve as an antidepressant to what you just heard, in case anybody is in need. All right, this is from the musical Rags. Well, it's way past time, and I should be home in bed, but I'm standing here on this moonlit street instead. I want to drink the breeze in and bathe in lantern light. Well, my reason's gone, and I blame it on the summer night. I see couples pass, and their eyes are luminous, and they look at me as if to say, you're one of us. What's going on here? The streets are full of lunatics, sharing some pagan rite. If we're here till dawn, can we blame it on the summer night? I keep remembering his eyes, fiery pale in the moonlight, spinning my heart into an endless flight. But I'm not to blame, it's just the shameless summer night. I've got to stop this, I've never been so giddy. Why are the stars so bright? Through the streets I wander and blame it on the summer night. I hope the sun will come soon. I hope the morning will save me, clearing my mind, giving me back my sight. But for now, I'm Thank you. Now we go back to Mr. Sondheim. When I was young and simple, I can't recall the date, I met a handsome captain of the guard. He visited my chamber one evening rather late, in tandem with a husky Saint Bernard. At first I was astonished, tears came to my eyes, but later when I asked him to resume, he said to my surprise, "My dear, it isn't wise. Where love is concerned, one must freshen the bloom. Once, yes, once for a lark, twice, though, loses the spark. Once, you cannot deny it, but after you try it, you vary the diet," said my handsome young guard. "Yes, I know that it's hard, but no matter how nice, I never do anything twice." I think about the Baron. No, I'm sorry, not him yet. Yes, it is the Baron. You know what? It's that Saint Bernard. It got me all. I think about the Baron, you'll see why, who came at my command and proffered me a riding cup and chains. The evening that we shared was meticulously planned. He took the most extraordinary pains. He trembled with excitement. His cheeks were quite aglow. And afterwards he said to me, encore, he pleaded with me so to have another go. I murmured caressingly, whatever for? Once, yes, once for a lark, twice, though, loses the spark. Once, yes, once is delicious, but twice could get vicious or just repetitious. Someone's bound to get scarred. Yes, I know that it's hard, but no matter the price, I never do anything twice. And then there was the abbot, who worshipped at my feet and dressed me in a wimple and some veils. He made a proposition which I found rather sweet and handed me a hammer and some nails. Sorry. In time we lay contented, and he began again by fingering the beads around our waist. I murmured to him then, we'll have to say amen, for I had developed developed more Catholic tastes. Once, yes, once for a lark, twice, though, loses the spark. Once you cannot deny it, but after you try it, you vary the diet. You've my highest regard. Yes, I know that it's hard. But no matter how nice, I never do anything twice. Once, yes, once can be nice. Love requires some spice. If you found something new, something to do, something in view, I'd be there in a thrice. But I never do anything twice, except, oh. Yeah. Nah, I never do anything twice. Thank you so much. And I'd also like to thank Tom Lamarck on piano and Greg Holt on bass. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our next performer, who has become a really close buddy of mine ever since we did a cabaret brunch in Boston. And Angela and I found all sorts of ways to be wicked together. And I just love her, and I know you will too. Please welcome the wonderful Angela Bakari.
Did she say we were wicked? Pamela, no one knows what we did in that dressing room. Huh? We had way too much fun. Hi, everybody. Are you enjoying yourselves? I mean, really? The talent is beyond. I just have to say that this has been one amazing week. I am just so proud, excuse me, to be part of it and to be with all my peeps that I've met over the years, and we're all growing. Every one of us grow every year with our talent. We get more confidence. It's just so awesome, and I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for accepting me. I mean that with my heart. So anyway, I was thinking, because all week we heard so many beautiful different renditions of Sondheim, right? Everybody, and sometimes we heard some of the same songs, but everybody delivered it different, and it was unbelievable. And I was thinking, I said, so I know Sondheim was an amazing man because a few of you knew him personally, so we get to know him even a little better. But you do know I've worked with Liza, and her mom, Judy Garland, who was just, is she not the epitome, Judy Garland? Well, you're beating me to it. Yes, today she's 100, she would have been 101. How do you like that? So I learned this little bit from Liza. She told me that her husband at the time, Peter Allen, he wrote this specific song with Judy in mind, and I was thinking that Stephen Sondheim would love me to pay a little tribute to Judy. Yes? So anyway, this song that Peter wrote makes you as the audience understand what us performers are feeling on the stage. And the sad part about it is, after he wrote it, she never got to sing it. It was not written in time, but however, I feel very honored to do it for you tonight. There's a lady on stage. She may not be the latest rage, but she's singing. Oh, how she means it. And she deserves a little silence. Quiet, please. That's a person up there. She's been honest through her songs long before your consciousness was ever raised. Now I ask you, doesn't that deserve a little praise? So put your hands together and help her along. All that's left of the singer is what's left of her song. Stand for the ovation. You gotta give her one last celebration. Quiet, please. That's a person up there. Conductor, could you turn that final page? See, when it's over, you all go home. But she lives on the stage alone. So put your hands together, help her along. All that's left of the singer is what's left of her song. Rise for the ovation. You gotta give her one last celebration. Quiet, please. There's a lady on stage. Conductor, I swear I've gone with the song. So stand for the ovation. You gotta give her one last celebration. Put your hands together, everybody. Help her along, that's it. Left of the singer is what's left of her song. Put your hands together, everybody, help her along. All that's left of the singer is what's left of her song. Keep it going now. Rise for the ovation. You gotta give her one last celebration. Put those hands together, everybody, help her along. All that's left of the singer is what's left of her song. Stand for the ovation. You gotta give her one last Thank you so much. Oh, look at you. Woo! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And now at this time, I have the most important, amazing opportunity to introduce to you the amazing, the incredible, I can't think of all the adjectives I want to say for this great lady, Patricia Fitzpatrick.
I'm gonna move that. It's a Marilyn May move. I cannot tell you how thrilled I am with this week. And I want to hand it to Tracy Stark and Sydney Meyer and the wonderful Angela Bakari, who just, how do you follow that? Come on. Oh, I love the guy in the front who's, thank you. Can I have you as my ringtone? Okay. This is my first time on stage since COVID. So I am so grateful for all those students who get up here and do what we tell them to do, and now I have to take my own advice. The sun comes up, I think about you. Coffee cup, I think about you. And do they know it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk with friends and think about you. But do they know it's like I'm losing my mind. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays right. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you, spend sleepless nights just to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? You could drive a person crazy. You could drive a person mad. First it makes it feel so hazy, so a person can be had. Then you leave her dangling sadly outside your door, which only makes her baby daisy even want you more. I could understand a person if a person can't be had. I can understand a person if a person was a fact. But worse than that, tantalizes a person and leaves her flat. You're crazy. You're a troubled person. You're a truly crazy person yourself. All through the day, doing every little chore, the sight of you stays bright. Sometimes I stood in the middle of the floor, not going left, not even going right. I dim the lights and think about you, spend sleepless nights just thinking about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I'm losing my mind. You could drive a person crazy. Do 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 do. Thank you. The amazing Tracy Stark, who helped me with that arrangement. One of the real reasons we're here this evening is to give out our annual Lifetime Achievement Award. We started that about 8 years ago. One of our Lifetime Achievement Awards was Bobby Weatherby, our hometown wonderful guy. Karen Mason, Steve Ross, Marilyn May, Carol O'Shaughnessy from Boston, the wonderful Sidney Meyer. Now I'm beginning to talk like him. And tonight we're going to be honoring the amazing, and my friend, because I get emotional, Warren Shine. And when word went out that he was going to be the honoree, this very lovely gentleman said, I would fly in from Palm Springs. I wouldn't. I would fly in from Palm Springs to be there tonight to honor Warren. So before we give the award, we're going to bring you the amazing, the lovely Johnny Spinks.
Is the mic on? I think so. It's nice to know I'm live. Not hearing too much guitar. Are you hearing it out there?
I think the chord came out of your guitar.
Oh, did it? That could be the problem. Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
When Patricia and I talked a couple of months back, she mentioned that Warren was going to be the lifetime recipient this year. And I said, I couldn't think of a nicer person. And I love Warren so much. And she said, would you come and sing a few songs? And I didn't hesitate to say yes. I had just finished working on a John Denver tribute show. That's what I've been working on. He was another great songwriter, and he's now 25 years gone. Just recently, in fact, which is hard to believe. So I want to just share with you first about, Stephen Sondheim. This is kind of a break from Stephen. So I figured, well, I'm going to sing a couple of songs that I've been working on. And when you dig into John Denver's music, he wrote over 300 songs. And there's so much in there. I never thought I would be doing a John Denver show. Someone asked me to do it. And now that I've dug into it, I keep finding more and more. And now I'm going to do it again in Boston at Club Cafe in October 15th. So I couldn't think of a nicer person to do this for but to Warren. So I dedicate these songs to Warren tonight. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. Fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Oh, let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. Oh, you fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert. Oh, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. And I could tell when songwriters write great songs, John had had a big argument with Annie Martell, his wife, and slammed the door, went out, went up the mountain, and skied down really aggressively down this, black diamond. And when he got to the bottom, it was so calm, and he was just overwhelmed by the scene of the snow and this brook and the sun on the snow and the leaves and a quiet breeze, and he really became inspired to write that song. He got back on the ski lift, and it took 10 minutes to get back up to the top, and by the time he got to the top, he had written the complete song, which is really a great story. There is another great song that he had. In 1966, he wrote a demo. He wrote and recorded a demo for his family and friends. It was a Christmas present. And he sent it around to everybody to see if they liked it. And his producer, Milt Oken, got a copy of it, and he sent it over to another group. He didn't like the name of it. The name of it was Babe, I Hate to Go. He said, I'm going to change the name of that song. He sent it over to another group that he represented, Peter, Paul, and Mary. And it became their Leaving on a Jet Plane, their only #1 song, which is a really terrific, amazing story. And it also became the anthem for soldiers leaving in the late 60s to go to Vietnam. John didn't write it for that reason, but that's what happened. The irony was that's what it became. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. Taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I let you down. So many times I played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time's come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes, I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come, when you won't have to be alone. About the times I won't have to say, oh, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go.
Thank you.
When Warren was 16 years old, I did the math last night I was here. He probably heard this song that was written by Johnny Cymbal and Mike Rashkow. Now, Mike Rashkow changed his name. Unfortunately, at the time, he thought it would be clever to change his name to Mike Lindell. And and of course, now it's not the pillow guy. So, this song, Warren probably heard. Do you not want me to sing this song? Okay, they told me we have to cut. I'm getting the 86. Okay, love you all.
I think I had an edible. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason we're here this evening is to make a collection for the children's fund. It is Thursday, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, my great pleasure to bring out Sidney Myers so we can make the presentation to the man of the hour. He can make his way to the stage, Mr. Warren Shawn.
I was circumcised only once.
You're so much older than when you got here. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Warren Shawn.
From me, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad for this wonderful bar mitzvah celebration. Use the microphone. You can't hear me. You know, I've never won a thing in my life. I was telling somebody the story today. The only thing I ever won, it was a raffle ticket that I bought. And it was a used DVD player. And when I plugged it in, it blew out the fuse box. And it cost me $2,000 to get an electrician. That sucked, I gotta tell you. I'm very humble. For me, I'm speechless, if you can believe that. Not really. Wait, I brought something here, hold on. This piece of paper. Okay, oh, hi. I thought of all these things for the last few weeks. When Pat called me and told me about this, I said, listen, I'm not that good. There are so many people that are in this industry, so many people that we all know from New York and New England. My good friend Johnny Spinks, that you flew all the way back home just for me. Well, To know Johnny is to love him, truly. To all of you, and some of you who I've just met for the first time, over these past couple of years, I'm just a lucky son of a bitch, I gotta tell you. I think we all are in a lot of ways. Last night, I never had so much fun on stage with so many of you. It was just a joy to be here amongst all of you, you know? It really was, and you know, it's a dream that we have. Tonight is kind of really special because I'm celebrating an anniversary tonight. It's exactly 50 years since I made my first appearance in show business. That's enough? We really have to get out of here? No, okay. Screw you. So, and you know, when I'll tell you the truth, when I wasn't even funny, I didn't say anything here. But I knew Stephen Sondheim, and I was so impressed today. For those of you that saw Mike and Marty, it was a wonderful show that Marty did and allowed Michael to play piano for her. No, I love my two little Smurfettes. But I lived in Connecticut. It's true. They call me, I have a lot of nicknames. Papa Smurf, Shecky, God, tons of, it depends who's talking to me. I don't, you know, idiot. No, I'm not kidding. But I lived in Connecticut for many, many, many years ago. When I was starting, that's where we lived. And down the block, believe it or not, was this big white shingled house. And who lived there? Stephen Sondheim. And I had, when I was young, emergency open heart surgery. It's a true story. And I was home and I was recuperating, and he calls me. I mean, you know, you're a neighbor, you know, you got a call, which was very nice of him. And he was friends with my parents. He was very shy in a lot of ways. He said, "How you doing?" I said, "Well, you know, I'm recuperating and I'm getting better. It just takes a long time." I said, "What are you up to?" He goes, "You know, I'm working on this show, Follies, and really, no, this is true." And he says, "I'm just stuck, you know. You always get stuck on something." He says, "But more importantly, I'm more concerned how you feel." I said, "Well, I'm having this terrible reaction from all the anesthesia. You know, open heart surgery takes 5 or 6 hours, you know, and it's affected my memory, you know." He says, "Really?" "Yeah, I feel like I'm losing my mind." Oh, my ass, boo. I just wrote that when I was standing in the back, slashing my wrists. I thought it was cute. Didn't you like it? No, it was great. I can't thank Patricia enough. She's singularly one of the best. I call her my... All right, I'm talking now. It's over. By the way, could somebody get a pillow, a big fat pillow, to put underneath Nick King so we could see what's going on stage? And of course, now Angela Beccari's happy. I mentioned her grandson's name. Nick, I've been keeping your mother sane this whole week. She's been driving us nuts. I don't like the sheets. I don't like the carpeting. I don't like the bed. It's too warm. It's too cold. I don't like the food in here. I don't sit so close to a wall, so far from a window. Your grandmother's a pain in the ass. I could see why Al dropped her off and went home for a week. Al, you're the smartest man I know. No, I'm telling you, it's... Keep laughing, that little woman's gonna kick my ass later. My heart goes out to you, Nicky boy, I'll tell you. And tomorrow during the brunch, I don't want to see you wearing a Grateful Dead t-shirt. No. But I went to just about every show, and I am so in awe of all of the talent. And more so than that, it's the courage and the guts that you have, that you get up on stage in front of live human beings, and you perform in front of them, and your friends don't. So you can always say to them, "Screw you, look what I do for a living." I'll keep going. Till Patricia tells me to shut up. I don't care. The first time I performed in the Catskills, I was at the Homowack Lodge. I was booked by Freddie Roman, a good friend of mine. He was. We lost him, but it's just a couple of months ago. And then from there, I went on to the Concord. You haven't lived till you walked out on stage and you had to perform in front of 3,000 people. It was scary. I'm still crapping myself from it. It was, but the greatest, well, I was doing shows, but the greatest experience of my life was about 1974. And I went to audition to play at the Pan Am Motor Inn on Woodside, Queens, on Queens Boulevard. And the young lady that was running this show on Friday nights was nothing more than, well, the greatest person I ever met in my life. She was glamour, the whole thing. And the deal was you'd sing on a Friday night, and then you'd come back another Friday night, and it wasn't a matter of how many people you brought to the show, it's how well you did. So I performed for 3 weeks, and then you get a chance, if you win, if the audience loves you, to have a gig at the Pan Am Motor Inn. And I have to tell you, in its day, it was a great hotel. It was made all colors of blue and white, like the airplanes, and it was built for the stewardesses and the pilots. And if you were lucky, you got a little action with a stewardess. Well, I didn't. But her name was Dana Lorge. And if it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't be standing up here tonight. She was the greatest person, the best friend anybody could ever have. Believe me, she was a sister to me. She was my mentor. We toured the United States, the Caribbean, the boats, the bathrooms, the lobbies. You name the place. She said, if they're paying, we're going. We once got booked to play an Orthodox bungalow colony in Monticello. And we were booked by the agent High Einhorn. May he rest in peace, the cheapest son of a bitch I ever met. And he said, you're going to do your show at 7 o'clock? And she said, but High, it's not going to be sundown. You're going to do it at 7 o'clock. There was nobody. The rec rooms were called casinos. So we go and we're doing the show. And she starts to open up with the first song. There's nobody there. So as soon as she was done, she ran out into the audience, sat on a wooden chair, and applauded for herself. And that was my initiation into show business. It's got its ups and downs, and you talk about people, and all the people that I've got to meet in my lifetime. It is such a gift to know Patricia, to know Dana, to know Sidney, how much I love Sidney Meyer. And he's Jewish too. But I've gotten to know so many of you, and I don't remember everybody's name because it's just, I'm stupid. But I've gotten to know Michael and Marty, and I love them so much. They're like my children. And Meggie Flather. I met Meg doing Ricky Ritzel's Broadway reviews. And the first review that we did was from the Pajama Game. I played Heinzie. She played Mabel. And ever since that night that we sang I'll Never Be Jealous Again, we don't call each other or email by our first names. It's Heinzie and Mabel. Am I correct? Yeah. And gosh, I've had a wonderful career. And someone said, when are you going to retire? I said, when you walk over my grave. But that's never going to happen because I'm going to keep doing this until I can. I don't want to be like Sinatra. And I love the man. And I got to meet him 3 times. The last time I met him, it was at the Nassau Coliseum. It was his last concert. He was touring with Steve and Edie. 2 of the sweetest people I ever got to know and open for. And I can tell you that I knew Sheldon Leibowitz's parents because we lived close to each other near Bayside. And I used to go, and Grandma Leibowitz used to make me her blintzes. And it's true. It's just, I could go on and on. But I can only tell you folks one thing. Don't ever stop what you're doing. Don't let your dream fall to the side. Just keep on going no matter what it may be. And I promise you that your heart is going to swell with love because of the people you're going to meet and the people that you're going to entertain. Just promise me that. Ba-ba-do-ba-dee-ba-da, da-ba-do-ba-dee-ba-da, ba-ba-do-ba-dee-ba-da, da-ba-do-ba-dee. Shan-da-ba-do-ba-do, ba-ba-do-ba-do-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, bam-ba-da-ba-ba. Sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds always sing. If their song is sweet to hear, sing for your lunch and then you'll get dinner. Dine with wine of joys. If your love is in your voice. I've heard from a wise canary, trilling makes a lady willing. So little swallow, swallow now. Sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds are not dumb. They don't buy a crumb of bread. It's said, so sing and you'll be fed. Play for your supper at the piano, my good friend, Mr. Tom Lamar. Yeah, brother. On bass, Mr. Greg Holt. Just throw your head right back and sing, 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 sing. Shabba-dabba-dee-ba, booba-dabba-dee-ba, shabba-doo-dabba-doo-dee-ba-doo-day. Just throw your head right back and sing. God bless you. Thank you. You folks have great taste. My Tracy, I go, thank you very much. I'm not done. I ain't go. This song is for Patricia Fitzpatrick. I don't know where she disappeared to. She's backstage with Sydney. I think they're making out. Oh, they're not? Yeah. I love you, my darling. You folks get to see her a little. I talk to her all the time when she's not smoking. But this is for her because I'm a crooner at heart. Last night I had the pleasure of working with Ray DeForest. I'm in love with him. We're twins, you know. Just remember, Doris, that we're twins and when we were born, you were really my height. I can walk underneath his legs and touch nothing. But this is for Patty, because I'm her crooner. I can only give you love that lasts forever, and a promise to be near each time you call. And the only heart I own is for you and you alone. That's all. That's all. I can only give you country walks in springtime, and a hand to hold when leaves begin to fall, and a love whose burning light will warm those winter nights. That's all. That's all. There are those, I am sure, who have told you they would love you till they die. All I have are these arms to enfold you, and a love time will never destroy. So if you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you'll adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's all. There are those, I am sure, who have told you they would give you the world for a toy. All I have are these arms to enfold you, and a love time will never destroy. So if you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, I can only say that I'll be yours for all. Say it's me that you'll adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's all. Oh, that's all. When you got it, you got it. Are we still in a crooning mood? I don't know what. Five more, listen. No. As Al Jolson once said at the Winter Garden Theater, folks, you ain't heard nothing yet. You're so kind. You are. Okay, let's go, baby. Here's a little Johnny Mercer. Love Johnny Mercer. I hope you write a good review. It's to all of you. I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine. High as a mountain, deep as a river, come rain or come shine. I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things don't you ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me hurt me. You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me, come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together. Now won't it be fine? Well, the days may be cloudy or sunny. Well, we're in or we're out of the money. But I'm gonna love you, come a rain or shine. Rain, pitter patter on the pane. Soon it's gonna rain, I can see it. Soon it's gonna rain, oh, I can tell. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Raindrops keep falling, they keep on falling. You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me, come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together. Now won't it be fine? Well, the days may be cloudy or sunny. Well, we're in or we're out of the money. But I'm gonna love you, come a rain or shine, shine, shine. I'm gonna love you, come a rain or shine. As my good friend Mel Torme used to go after every tune. How much time we have, Patty? More? Boy, you folks, obviously you have
Unfortunately,
no
we
taste.
are out of time.
We're out of time?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Do I get one more or no?
No.
I want to thank you all. Well, listen, the boss is here. God bless you all so much. I love you all. Thank you for this beautiful honor.